Hello, everyone. Welcome back to SpeakSlow, SpeakUp. My name is Sarah. I'm very happy you are here today. Today, I feel excited. I also feel a little proud. Why? Because this lesson can change how you learn English. Many learners think, I need thousands of words to speak English well. Maybe you think this too. Maybe you say, my vocabulary is too small. I need more words. But today, I want to give you a new idea. In this video, I will show you how you can speak English confidently with only 500 core words. It sounds a little crazy, right? Maybe it sounds too good to be true. You may think, only 500 words? Really? I understand you. Most people believe they must learn 5,000 or 10,000 words before they can speak. But this is not true. There is a smarter way to learn and use vocabulary. In this lesson, I will show you how 500 to 1,000 words can help you in most daily conversations, how to own words, not just know them, and how to practice every day in a simple, friendly way. So, if you want to speak English more clearly and more naturally, this video is for you. Before we start, I have a small favor. Please subscribe to this channel, click like, and share this video with a friend who is learning English. And please stay until the end because I will give you a 30-day core vocabulary challenge that can really help you. Are you ready? Let's begin.
Let's start with one very important idea. Quality is more important than quantity. Many learners know a lot of English words, but in real conversations, they cannot use those words. They forget the words. They speak very slowly. They feel shy. So remember this sentence. Knowing words is not the same as using words. Think about a toolbox. Maybe you have a big box of tools at home. But if you don't know how to use the tools, you cannot build anything. The toolbox is full, but your hands are empty. Vocabulary is the same. You can know many words from books and apps, but if you cannot use them in real life, they do not help you very much. Now, here is some good news. The most common 500 words in English cover about 65% of everyday conversations, and about 1,000 common words can help you understand and join almost 90% of daily conversations. For me, when I first learned this, I thought, wow, that changes everything. It means you do not need 10,000 words today. You can start with a small core group of words, learn them deeply, and use them again and again. In this video, we focus on this idea, a small number of important words used very, very well. Now, let's talk about owning a word. When you own a word, you do not just know the meaning. You can use it in many real situations without thinking too much. It feels natural for you. Let's look at the word get. It is a very small word, but it is very powerful. On the screen, you can see some phrases. Get up, get ready, get tired, get better, get lost, get along. With only one word, get, you can make many useful phrases. You can say, I get up at 7. I get ready for work. I get tired in the afternoon. I hope you get better soon. We get along very well. How many of these phrases do you already use? How many can you start to use this week? Now look at make. Make breakfast. Make a mistake. Make friends. Make money. Make time. And take. Take a shower. Take a break. Take your time. Take care. Take responsibility. And have. Have breakfast. Have a meeting. Have fun. Have a conversation. From just 4 core words, get, make, take, have, you can create dozens of real sentences. This is the power of depth, not breadth. You do not just collect words, you own them. You connect them to many phrases, many feelings, many real situations in your life. Step 1 is to choose your core vocabulary. In general, you can focus on 500 to 1,000 very common words. These are words you see and hear again and again in daily English. But we also want your vocabulary to be personal. It should connect to your real life. For example, if you are a student, useful words are homework, assignment, exam, study. If you work in an office, important words may be meeting, email, deadline, project. If you love to travel, you will often need words like ticket, airport, hotel, reservation. When words connect to your own life, your brain says, "This is important for me," and you remember the words more easily. After this video, take a few minutes. Think about your normal day, at home, at school, at work. Write a list of 20 to 50 words you use a lot in your language. Then, find the English words for them. These words will become part of your personal 500-word core list. Step 2 is very simple, but very powerful. Never learn a word alone. Many learners have long vocabulary lists. For example, arrive, leave, build, improve, discuss. Just single words. It looks good, but it is not very useful because in real life, you do not speak single words. You speak sentences. So, do not write only arrive in your notebook. Write a full sentence from your real life. For example, I usually arrive at work at 9 a.m. Now, you are not only learning the word arrive, you are also learning the word usually, the phrase at work, and the time phrase at 9 a.m. You see how the word works in context. Then, say the sentence out loud at least 3 times. I usually arrive at work at 9 a.m. I usually arrive at work at 9 a.m. I usually arrive at work at 9 a.m. If you can, record yourself on your phone. Listen later. You will hear your progress. You will also hear small mistakes. This is how you move from I know this word to I can really use this word in my life. Step 3 is to connect new words to old words. Think of your vocabulary like blocks. You already have some blocks. When you learn a new word, you put the new block on top of the old blocks. Let's start with some simple words you probably know. Go, work, early, because, trafficked. With these words, you can say, I go to work early because of traffic. This sentence is simple, but it is clear and natural. The next day, you learn 2 new words, train and ticket. Now you can build a longer sentence. I go to work early because the train ticket is cheaper before 8 a.m. You did not throw away your old words. You connected them with the new words. Your sentence became richer and more interesting. This is how your vocabulary grows, like building a tower block by block on a strong base. Every day, try to make one new sentence using your old words and one or two new words. Slowly, your English will become longer, clearer, and more natural. Step 4 is a fun step. Once a week, tell a small story about your life. The story does not need to be long. It can be just 5 to 10 sentences. The goal is to use your core words in a natural way. You can start like this. Yesterday, I went to the supermarket. Then continue. I bought some fruit and bread. I came home and cooked dinner. I had a nice evening at home with my family. Maybe this story uses only 30 different words, but all the words are real. All the words are about your real life. This is much more powerful than a random sentence from a textbook because your brain loves stories, and your brain loves your stories even more. After this video, think about your last week. Choose one small moment: a trip to the supermarket, a coffee with a friend, a quiet night at home. Then, tell that story in simple English using your core vocabulary. Now, let's talk about your mindset. Many learners think, my sentences are too simple. My English sounds like baby English. But here is a secret. Native speakers use simple language all the time. When friends talk in English, they often say, "How's it going? What's up? I'm tired today." These sentences are not long. They are not difficult, but they are natural and real. There is also the 80-20 rule. It says about 20% of your words give you 80% of your communication power. So, if you focus on the most important 500 to 1,000 words, you can do a lot with a small toolkit. Please remember, simple does not mean weak. Simple can be strong, clear, and friendly. Do not feel bad because your English is simple. Be proud that people can understand you easily. That is real communication. Now, let's create a daily routine that is easy to follow. You only need 15 minutes a day. We will divide it into 3 parts. Morning, 5 minutes review. In the morning, when you make coffee or eat breakfast, look at yesterday's sentences. Read them again. Say them out loud. Afternoon, 5 minutes listening. In the afternoon, on the bus, on the train, or during a break, listen to something in English. A short podcast, a short video, maybe this channel. Try to notice the core words you are learning. Evening, 5-minute story. At night, tell a 1-minute story about your day. Use your core vocabulary. For example, today I woke up late. I went to work by bus. I had a long meeting, but it was good. I like to call this fluency pathways. Imagine a path in a forest. The first time you walk there, it is not clear. There are many plants and branches. It is difficult to walk. But if you walk the same path every day, slowly it becomes clear and easy. Speaking is the same. At the beginning, you think a lot. After many days, the sentences become automatic. Your brain knows the path. Now, let's talk about something very human: fear of speaking. Many learners are afraid to speak. They think, my accent is bad, my grammar is wrong, people will laugh at me. I understand these feelings. You are not alone. But I want you to see mistakes in a new way. Mistakes are your teachers. They're not your enemies. For example, if you say, I go to work yesterday. This is not correct, but it shows something important. It shows you still need to practice the past tense went. Now you know what you need to work on. The mistake gave you feedback. Also remember, native speakers also say, they forget words. They stop and correct themselves. The main goal of language is communication, not perfection. So please keep speaking, even when you feel nervous. Your voice is important. Every time you speak, you become a little more confident. Now, let's practice some real-life phrases. You do not need many phrases, but you need the right ones. First, at the airport. Repeat after me. Excuse me? Where is? Can you help me, please? I don't understand. These short sentences can help you in many situations. Next, at a hotel. I have a reservation. Can I have a room, please? What time is breakfast? Very simple, but very useful. Now, in a restaurant, I'd like... Can I have the bill, please? This is delicious. And when you meet people, hi, my name is... Nice to meet you. Where are you from? What do you do? I enjoy. I'm interested in. With this small set of phrases, you can manage many daily situations in English. When you practice, try to imagine the real situation. See the airport. See the hotel. See the restaurant. See the new friend. This will help your brain connect the words to real life. Even with a good method, many learners make some common mistakes. Let's look at 3 mistakes. Mistake number 1, learning word lists without context. Long lists of single words are not very helpful. Remember, always add sentences and real situations. Mistake number 2, not speaking. Some learners listen, read, watch videos, but they never open their mouth. They wait until their English is perfect, but that day never comes. Please do not be a silent learner. Speak from day 1, even with very simple sentences. Mistake number 3, learning too many words too fast. Some people try to learn 50 or 100 new words in one day. After 1 week, they forget most of them. It is better to learn 10 words deeply than 50 words that you forget. A good habit is to narrate your day in simple English. For example, say to yourself, I'm making coffee. I'm walking to work. I'm cooking dinner. These sentences use very common words, but they train your brain to think in English. So what happens if you really follow this method? After about 3 months, you will probably feel faster and clearer. Your sentences come more easily. You make fewer long pauses. You understand more when other people speak. Your confidence starts to grow. After about 6 to 12 months, many learners feel a fluency breakthrough. English starts to feel more natural. You translate less from your first language. Sometimes you even begin to think in English. Maybe you even dream in English sometimes. One more idea can help you. Comprehensible input. This means listening and reading material that is just a little above your level. Not too easy, not too hard. When you mix comprehensible input with your core vocabulary practice, your progress becomes like a snowball. At the start, the snowball is small. As it rolls, it becomes bigger and bigger. Every new word connects to old words. Every new sentence connects to old sentences. This is how real fluency grows over time. Now it's time for your 30-day challenge. For the next 30 days, I invite you to follow this simple routine. Each day, choose 10 common words from your real life. Write 5 simple sentences about your day using these words. Say each sentence 3 times out loud. For example, today your words could be wake up, breakfast, bus, work, meeting, lunch, tired, coffee, home, relax. Then you write, I wake up at 7 a.m. I have breakfast with my family. I go to work by bus. I have a meeting at 10. I drink coffee when I feel tired. After 30 days, you will not only know about 150 to 300 words, you will own them. These words will live in your mouth, in your ears, and in your daily life. Let's quickly review what we learned today. You do not need thousands of words to start speaking. Focus on 500 to 1,000 core words that appear in daily conversations. Never learn a word alone. Always learn words in real-life sentences. Practice a simple routine of 15 minutes a day. Review, listen, and tell a small story. Remember, mistakes are your teachers, not your enemies. Speak from day one, even if your sentences are very simple. Simple can be natural and powerful. Fluency grows like a snowball. A little practice every day becomes something very big over time. Please do not compare yourself to other people. Compare yourself to yesterday's you. If today you are a little better than yesterday, you are already winning. If this video helped you, please subscribe, click like, and share it with a friend. In the comments, write one simple sentence about your day in English. For example, today I learned that 500 words can change my English. We read your comments and we are always cheering for you. Thank you for watching. Keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and remember, you don't need perfect English. You just need clear, confident communication. See you in the next lesson. Bye for now.